What's going on, you guys? This is another intro. We're going to save the other ones for another time. You'll hear them. It's technically not in order, but you'll hear another one. We got a special guest coming on the next one. You'll hear some clips. He might be on live the next time you hear him, but this is the 7th, I believe, installment of All My Friends Are Grown-Ups.
Right.
It is the uncut, unfiltered, and unfucking edited version of a podcast that you will ever hear. It is about everyday current events, everything we hear, everything we live and go through. So we weren't sure what we were going to open up with today. There's a cat underneath both of our crotches. I know. I felt them. It's your boy Jax. It's a cat.
It's the only pussy I can get touched with.
Dude, the only pussy never let me down was my own cat. And I understand it.
I scared away.
I didn't scare it away. She cheated on me. But we're not going to get into that right now.
I scared pussy away. I'm pretty sure it's my face, but my mom says it's my attitude.
Dude, if it was my attitude, then I don't know what's wrong.
I don't know.
All right,
well, maybe it's because I'm ugly.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I think it's just because we're getting off on a tangent here. But all right, we're gonna go right into it. I said this to our unnamed buddy over there earlier at the bar, which we might bring up next week if you guys like and subscribe. I am legitimately worried about the human race, sir.
I gave up on the human race a long time ago.
I mean, as well, I did as well, but
I'm just waiting for the nuke.
Yeah, but all right. So
I kind of hoping
God, right? If you're gonna go by religion or anything with the Bible, right?
Jesus Christ.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really either. But if you're gonna go by it, right? It says that we're gonna die by our own hand in the flame, right? Something along those lines. I don't know. I'm not quoting. I'm paraphrasing. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
The assholes who wrote it were in fucking war constantly. They knew they were savages.
See, but that's the thing. So would it not make sense that religion, in a sense, is just a set of rules set by people that were scared as fuck?
It's an interpretation of what was going on around them at that time. It was them trying to figure out the world. Like, these motherfuckers didn't know where the sun went at night. And you want to tell me this fucking Holy Spirit bullshit created the Earth? Get the fuck out of here.
See, but that's the thing. It gave them an answer at the time of confusion.
It's still technically history, because old back in the old days, they write shit in poetry.
Yes.
Because stories are more interesting than facts.
And again, this podcast, at least from my opinion, you could ask
see that?
my...
I didn't shit on your religion yet.
Yeah, at least from my partner, he's not the Almighty.
I said something fucking nice to you.
He's not saying, not to believe in shit. You believe in what you want, but...
No.
In the sense of when it was created and how it was created... Logically, if you're going to speak logic to any of us or any of the followers or anything, it's probably something that is going to disagree with you. It's just a matter of, basic logic. It was a set of rules in a society of rulelessness. I mean, I think that's the best way I can put it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
have nothing nice to say about it.
We're both too obviously plastered to really talk about this right now.
I just get to Yeah, I'm trying to go to sleep after this.
But we're gonna, like I said, this might be a short podcast.
I'm definitely gonna jerk off though.
And that's the best night's sleep you can get following that.
Yeah, that'll good top off the night. I just don't know what video I'm gonna watch.
Hopefully not this one. Anyway,
might as well. I've already watched all the other ones.
So. We talked about a couple things.
So okay.
You still... We both are, sir. What we were talking about today, at least a little bit, was at the bar of... I think we touched upon it on previous podcasts. Yeah. What it was that the whole gender identification of... I don't know what you even want to call it today, because what do you call it?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, there are legitimately people calling themselves cats. Dogs.
I seriously think that's a joke, and the internet just taking it.
Wolves. I thought that too.
Yeah. I know it. It's just furries, and they're just like, oh, this is new age of furries. Instead of just going to your goddamn your comic furry con or whatever the fuck you call it, and just like be quiet about it and live your own fucking life. Everyone has to have a fucking status or a fucking title or some kind of attention. It's like nobody gives a fuck. Like just you know what I mean.
While
I don't know if that was for the.
No, it was.
Fuck 'em. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, while you're not like wrong with it
I don't think.
at all,
Checks. Go. There's a whole fucking couch over there.
I feel that it's weird to bring up, and what pisses me off isn't that it brings it up on this new stream media brings up upon you and I, but it pisses me off in a time when it brings it up upon students,
Yeah.
like kids
Yeah. They don't
of today.
Yeah. Kids don't know shit.
But they come up and they want to be like all these different things, and I'm like, some teachers are hired to tell them shit.
Oh yeah.
And they're hired to tell them shit like, oh, it's okay to be
It's part of the.
a cis this and a fucking multiple person like this, and it's like without the parents' consent.
Yeah, it's part of the agenda.
It is.
It's just another fucking loosening of the bolt to get us all fucking rattling.
Yeah.
Just making shit up. It's like
Yeah.
when they start taking black people off the packages.
That was the okay in
That's
terms
the same
of
thing. Well, no, not really.
like in terms of BLM, Black Lives Matter, all that. Like I understand the movement behind it. I also understand the origin of it and how it got misconstrued into a way of using basically white people to highlight minorities. I understand that. As far as BLM goes, though, taking Aunt Jemima off of fucking syrup bottles, among other
I
things,
don't trust it now.
doesn't do a fucking thing.
Yeah.
That's not anything that is for Black Lives Matter. And I'm sorry, like, I know people are going to comment and probably be like, y'all are two white men and this and that, but that's...
Yeah, but I grew up in a hood full of...
Like, I grew up, I knew, honestly, more people that weren't... No, you're good. More people that weren't my color skin than others. Like, I did. And I was in the minority in terms of the friends I had growing up.
Yeah, I was one of two families in the neighborhood once.
Like, it's stupid to argue. Yeah. And I hate that the media pushes the agenda of that shit. It's like Black Lives Matter means that you're for equality. And it's like, no, I get the idea.
There's only protesting when it's a white cop shooting them. You never see Black Lives Matter when a gangbanger shoots up another neighborhood.
You don't see the whole media portrayal, is what he's saying. Yes, and I agree.
Thank you for smartening up. You know,
no, like, I understand, because like, I get where you were coming from. It's like, that's the idea.
I'm not very educated.
It's that, like, dude, we're pretty trash right now. This is why this is going to be a short episode, but...
I used to be smart once. I think I'm just burnt out.
No, it's just, no, like, you understand where I'm coming from. It's like, they don't report on the news. That means the news is equality.
Oh, never.
No, when the news is equality, you'll never see it because they won't publish it. It's like, it's fucked up to say, but there's a narrative that the common public wants to see, and they'll get portrayed to them state by state, no matter who the fucking president is, no matter who your state representative is, it's going to be represented to you. Yeah. And it's a matter of...
It's one big con.
Like, it's not the reality of it. No. It's really not. And it hasn't been to this date. No. And in my opinion, it probably never will be.
Unless we join forces, take on the man.
Yeah, which won't happen because the man likes power.
Yeah.
And this sounds like anti-government shit, and to an extent it is.
You can power wash my dick.
But people think they need government, and like I said, to an extent to keep certain agendas in play, they do.
Yeah.
But certain agendas, they don't. Holy fuck. So, yeah, I don't know. This is a fucking rough one. We're both in rough shape.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else to talk about. Because I don't watch the news or TV. Like, the only thing I got going for me is I watched the 6th season of Big Mouth for the 4th fucking time.
How was that?
It was alright. They added a new character, and I'm not really into it.
No.
Yeah, they had like, it was like a baby. I think was that Zach Geffron. I can never pronounce his name.
Zac Efron?
The dude from.
Galifianakis?
That's it. I can never.
There you go.
I can never pronounce his name.
I was like, I don't remember him being in that fucking Big Mouth series.
He played the Toad.
Did he?
Yeah, I don't know. He may be the new voice, or it might be somebody else. It sounds just like him.
Fuck.
I gotta get used to it. And they have like it was all about like this. It was very Christian-y. One of the characters was like a super Christian.
Yeah.
And he couldn't get it on up or some shit because I don't know, because he's just not into her.
Fair enough.
But he's like asexual. He says. I was like, I don't know if Jesus likes that, but he's not sinning, so I can't, you know what I mean, because he can't jerk off either. But God the Creator I think that's what it is. I don't know if he's a rapper or what the fuck he is. He plays Black Jesus in that.
Okay.
So.
Well, fuck.
No, it's not Charlemagne. I don't know the first guys. I know something the Creator. I think they call him God the Creator. I don't fucking know. Google it. It'll tell you.
Yeah.
Just like Google.
The only thing I had to talk about was fucking anything happening in wrestling world, which is like, I mean, there is a lot to it's happening right now.
Yeah, I try to keep up.
I mean, like, fuck. The first thing that comes to my mind is Wyatt again.
Yeah, he took a fucking LA Knight.
Yes.
But in the
backstage promo.
Yeah, that dude was being a dick.
He was being a dick, and I kind of loved how they did it. Like, Wyatt was all constrained, and then he lost his shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, the character work they're doing with him. Like, I thought, like, when they did the Wyatt 6, everyone was like, he's going to come back with a faction. And I'm like, maybe, but maybe he's just going to be, like, multiple personality motherfucker.
Yeah, he's just...
Like, maybe he's Mankind of this era.
He's so good.
Right?
He doesn't even need to be in the ring.
No, he doesn't. It's weird. He could have TV time and just have that shit going.
That's it.
Like, every now and then he'll have a match with one of those fucking personas and, like, you know, like...
Yeah, like
that shit can go for years.
Yeah, you do the same shit like The Fiend.
Yeah.
You just, like, only do the Funhouse promos, and occasionally I pop up to a fucking, rip someone's jaw out.
You don't get like a fucking creation genius like him all the fucking time.
It's insane.
Right? And it's like...
No.
The fucking...
Fourth generation? Third?
Yeah, because he had fucking... What's his
grandfather? His grandfather's Blackjack Mulligan.
Yep.
And then his father is the IRS.
IRS, yep. So, third generation? Yeah.
Yeah.
Third gen. But, like, dude, the creation on him, man. Like, the fucking, level of...
Yeah. And his uncle.
How the mind, like, works with a character, like, creation, and just coming up with idea after idea. I'm like... I'm fucking sold. Like, everything... Like, this is gonna sound like, oh, you're waiting until Vince fucking retired, but everything that's been done since Triple H got in charge has been like, dude, I've been invested. Like, everything.
Yeah,
like, I can't even lie. Like, start to finish.
Vince was making his money.
Vince was making his money,
he kept
but...
the company afloat. He kept his fucking... It's more than just, like, yeah, fans are important.
Yeah.
But a company on the level of the WWE, they got to deal with the network. Like, you have to constantly deal with the network's bullshit.
Yeah.
Keep the network happy so you don't lose your pilot and your fucking show tanks.
Which I get.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you can push it and sometimes you can't. Because they're the ones paying you. You know what I mean?
The most money. Yeah.
Exactly. And you're on their fucking network.
Which, I mean, I get. But, like, as a viewer, everything that he's fucking changed since he's been there.
It's amazing.
It's, like, fantastic.
You can tell the guys are having fun now, though.
Yes.
Like, they seem...
Dude, that fucking, like, they had the three-way, like, the fucking face-off with Balor, Rollins, and the fucking Judgment Day last week.
Oh, yeah, the OC.
When they were, like, and it was, like, Styles, fucking Rollins, and Balor, and I was like, dude, that's a fucking rivalry.
That'd be a good match, too.
Like, that'd be a great triple threat for the next pay-per-view, like... And they brought... Dude, how did they kept the club a secret coming back.
Yeah.
I heard nothing about that.
Nothing.
Like, and they were in AEW.
Yeah, and they still have dates in Japan, I think.
Yeah, they went to AEW. They were fucking around in Japan, and they showed up in WWE again. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, dude, they showed up crazily. Like,
yeah. They brought another person back. They brought that what the hell is her Mia Yim or
Mia Yim? Yeah, for the fucking club.
Yeah, they resurrect her from the.
And I literally thought, I said, if they ever got if they ever brought the club back, they should have a chick from New Japan join in because the club originated like in New Japan, basically.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
dude, they should bring New Japan in, and they brought fucking Mia Yim, and I was like, oh my god, like,
Yeah, they got her away from that fucking
Perfect.
horrible faction.
yeah.
That could have worked out good. They just, I think they lost faith in that real quick.
But they did that a lot.
It was like 30 of
with
them.
a lot of fucking things. Like,
yeah, they just like, it's like you get, it's like a kid bored with his toy.
I think like a lot of factions got the go ahead and then didn't get the creative freedom to do what they were gonna do.
Yeah, I don't think they.
You know what I mean? Like,
it's like they had an idea and it just like it wasn't.
and they were like, all right, your day sounds good,
people
but
were
like, let's change it a little bit. And I'm like, I don't know, like, but they didn't really have a choice in a lot of it.
No, you're
You're on WWE TV. You're gonna do what you're told.
Yeah,
you know, like
you're paid to do what you're fucking asked to do. You're a performer. If Vince wants you to go out there in a fucking clown outfit, that's what you're gonna do. Or you're gone. Like
if you're up at
like,
that point, that's what you're gonna do.
That's the major league, whether you like it or not. And I know AEW fans and all them are, you know what I mean? They're just like another cult fanatic. It's still fresh, it's still new, but they're not doing well.
And I love the cult fanatics, and I honestly, God, loved AEW for the initial ride.
Stale out.
I still like some of the promotion. I still like the matches. I watch the pay-per-views, but like, on the same idea, like it has, like you said, gotten to be repetitive already.
Yeah, it's like okay.
It's kind of. Do I say that on average they put on better matches than WWE?
On occasion, yeah.
I would say, yeah, in terms of professional wrestling, their matches are more impressive. But the storylines that I latched onto, I would say already, since Triple H took fucking hold, I like the long-term booking he's doing better.
Yeah. There's
like, it's already better. Like, it didn't take that long.
Yeah, you see how you fucking Sami Zayn breaking Roman Reigns and like the whole bloodline.
Dude, the bloodline Sami Zayn thing, I fucking die for.
Second he said Usi.
I literally almost bought an Usi shirt today.
It's all over the place.
I know, it's hilarious though.
And I'm so glad Roman Reigns picked up on Usi and pulled back into the camera.
He did.
It's nice.
Are you feeling Usi today? Yeah, I don't know, man.
Is that it? You're not feeling very
Usi?
And if you look at his face, like
I know, he covered his mouth and shit, and he was like
if you look at Sami Zayn, he's just like, oh look, I said something funny.
Yeah, he was like, he knew he had the fucking crowd in his hands. Like, oh my god.
Like I'm so glad they never turned on him.
Dude, they followed up the next week though.
Yeah.
Like I think Reigns said to Usi, he fucking said it. Like he said it backstage in a segment. I was like, bro, he's using it. Like it's fucking perfect.
Because it's money.
It is money. It'll sell shirts, man.
Those honorary Uso shirts are fucking flying off, and
I literally almost bought an honorary Uso shirt like before. Like it's in my cart.
If they weren't selling before, they're gone now. They're selling now, and I guarantee you, there's shit because it's all over social media.
Yep.
Memes with Usi.
Oh my god. I don't know, man.
Ugh, that's fucking good time.
The big things that happened in wrestling that week, I think still we have the like overarching storyline of what the fuck's happening with Punk, but we also got Saraya, or also known as Paige, going to AEW. Did you see that shit?
Yeah, I don't care. She'll be there. She'll be like when.
See, did you watch her promo though?
No, I don't care. No.
So like, okay, I was in your fucking boat. She maybe gave the best promo she ever gave in a fucking wrestling ring, and she gave it to Britt Baker in AEW.
Breast Baker.
It was her fucking promo to where she cleared she was able to compete. And she gave it back, and she's challenging her for the title, and I was like,
she is.
Dude, no, like she did her fucking package DDT like to her, and she fucking gave the best promo I've ever seen of her, like of her career. And I was impressed as fuck, and I was like, bro.
I've seen her bow.
I know we all have. Yeah. But, like, that's not what we're talking about. Yeah?
I've seen the videos.
We've all seen them, man. I mean, like...
Very nice. Very nice.
But, like, no, honest to God, in terms of that, she gave her best promo in a fucking wrestling ring I've seen since she's been in it fucking any ring.
She better.
And it was so fucking good.
She had plenty of time to practice.
I know, she did.
Understand.
She fucking killed it. She picked her ass up for a DDT and she nailed it down. Like, I was like, dude. Like, I was like all skeptical because I was like, dude, you haven't wrestled in years. Like, it's been a minute now. But when I like she gave the promo, she delivered the DDT. I'm like hyped to see her first match back now. Like,
they don't script them. Do they script them in AEW?
they don't script a lot of them.
No.
I think the ones that don't need it don't get it.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I
Why
mean,
would you?
like you don't script Moxley, you don't script MJF, you don't script Punk, you don't script Paige. I don't think they scripted her either. I mean,
you want to feel natural on her back. Yeah,
natural on her back
when she's back.
I know what you meant.
Jesus Christ!
I know what you meant.
You said breast.
And you said you wanted to feel natural on her back. I know.
When she's back.
Yeah, I know what you meant.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Legit.
Yeah, no, so it's like believable. Like, I get it. Her first time back, you're like, you want her to feel organic. Yeah.
I'll take it either way, sir.
But as long as you fucking sell me, I'll fucking watch the match. Like, I get it. It's how you fucking roll. Oh, fuck. I think that's a lot of what we're going to do this week. I mean, like, you and I are fucking plastered. Our special guest is clearly out of it. In the next room. He might be on next week. If you liked his commentary, you bet your ass like and subscribe. You're going to share on all your social media platforms.
That's so much editing to do.
You're going to share all my friends are grown-ups. We'll see how much editing I get in on this video. But I think that's going to be most of it for this week. I mean, unless you've got anything to add. Not really.
No.
No.
I'm cool. I just wish that chick wouldn't fucking grab all my shit. I hope she sees this and knowing that she was being a cunt.
She was being very pushy. I tried to warn her. I said, like, you're barking up the tree that you don't want to bark up.
I'm way too old and ugly for this. Leave me alone. I just want to drink and watch the basketball game I have no interest in watching.
Life be like that, though. I'm tired. He's tired. Our buddy that's going to be the special guest next week is clearly tired.
I'm always tired.
So.
It takes a lot of energy not to stick a gun in your mouth.
That's a way to end the podcast. Like, subscribe, favorite on all the social media platforms that we give you. I'll put them in the link in the description below. And fuck me, I guess till the next time. Next week, we'll have that special guest on for you if you like and subscribe. You'll do it. You know it was funny as fuck. We'll do it next week. We'll see you.
Fucking lit.